Welcome to Section 6. This is all about simple ways to earn you $1,000 or more. Now, this really isn't part of the debt free framework that I've been talking about, but I wanted to make this course complete and teach you a couple ways that are really simple and as passive as it can get to earn more money. So, you're probably wondering, what are these ways? They are through credit card rewards, high interest online checking accounts and savings accounts, getting paid to shop applications like Ibotta and Ebates, and there are other ways, of course, but those other ways like blogging and websites and small businesses, they really take more time and effort. And I really want 100% of your focus to be on finding a high paying position now and funneling as much money and as much time as you can into paying off your debt now. If you pay off your debt now, that will enable you to then look into these other roles and positions that are more entrepreneurial. So let's first talk about credit card rewards. Credit card rewards are really the easiest way to make an extra $100 to $500. Plus, they improve your credit score, like we talked about in Section 2, which helps you improve your refinance interest rate. So there's many reasons why you should get credit card rewards. These rewards can be in terms of miles or money when you spend X amount. Like I said, they may improve your credit score and, as a result, improve the interest rate for when you refinance, not just for your student loans, though, but for when you get a new car or buy a house. Beware, though, remember what I talked about in the refinancing section, that you should only get new cards if you know you can pay them off and if you know you can resist the urge to overspend. So it's best to apply for a credit card 2 to 3 weeks prior to big purchases or expenses, because the idea behind credit card rewards is to not adjust your spending habits. You want to keep your spending habits the same while you get the rewards. Otherwise, the savings really won't be there. You'll be spending on just frivolous things, and the rewards then won't really count as much. But I really like to try to find a credit card reward program that's right before a big trip, because that's when I need to spend a lot of money. And to get the best rewards, you often do need to spend $2,000 to $3,000. But if you're going on vacations or trips for several people, that's an easy way to make that money and make that reward. So here are some times when you should apply for the credit cards. If you're going to do a vacation or a trip, before flights, before holidays like Christmas or birthdays, if you're planning on using a credit card for maybe a car loan or to buy a car, a home loan or to get a home, or for student loans. And then you could even sometimes use credit card rewards and use credit cards for rent. However, do watch out for a lot of places that charge for rent and allow you to use your credit card. You then have a transaction fee, which may outweigh the ability to get the credit card rewards. So you just have to calculate the numbers and make sure that that still enables you to come out overall on top when you're getting a credit card. You were going to buy groceries or travel anyway, so might as well get rewarded for doing it. Like if you're going to go on the vacation anyways, might as well get a new card and use those reward points to travel. It just makes sense, but try to arrange it around the times when you were going to travel. Now, here are some limitations about the credit card rewards. This is often for new cards. So say I get the Chase Freedom, I get the reward, I cancel it, I get the Chase Freedom again. I won't often be eligible to get that reward again. So it's only for new and different cards. You must also meet a certain spending level. So many cards will say you have to spend $500 or $2,000 in X amount of time. So make sure that when you're looking at cards that have rewards, that you feel comfortable being able to spend that level by X amount of time. And remember that we don't want to get into a situation where we're tempted to spend more and actually be counterproductive. So only get new cards if you feel like you can control your spending and that you are doing this only to improve your credit score, to help you refinance, and to get the rewards. Now, here are some of the best and easiest credit card reward programs out there. The simplest and easiest ones are the Chase Freedom and the Capital One Quicksilver. They don't have any annual fee, which means there's no charge to get the card and there's no charge to keep the card. They also have a great cashback system, 1.5%. So every time you spend a certain amount of money, you're getting 1.5% back. And their ability to use that cash back is really, really simple and user friendly. Their bonuses are both $150 as of 2018, and you only need to spend $500 in 3 months. I don't know about you, but if you have a family of 1 or 2 or even 3 people, over 3 months, you're easily going to spend $500 in simply food and gas. So might as well earn that extra $150 every so often and get these credit cards. Now, if you want the biggest rewards, those are the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Capital One Venture. However, note that with big rewards comes bigger spending requirements. So the Chase Sapphire, you have to spend $4,000 in 3 months, and the Capital One, you need to spend $3,000 in 3 months. Now, with the Capital One, you get $500 towards travel. With Chase Sapphire, you get $625. And so there's pros and cons with each. But like I said, if you're planning to have a vacation amongst several people, simply say, we're only going to use this credit card for this whole vacation. And between tickets and hotel and food and gas and fun, you're easily going to spend a couple $1,000s over the 3 months. Now, these 2 credit cards, though, the high reward credit cards, do come with a $95 fee. But I'm going to teach you right now how to make sure that you don't have to pay that fee. So that fee is often waived for the first year when you get these credit cards. So what you just have to do is make sure that you cancel before the first year, and then you've essentially gotten the rewards for free and the credit card for free. However, make sure to use your miles before you cancel, or transfer the miles to the respective airline that they count for and then transfer the card, because all is lost if you don't end up reaping the rewards. So here's what I do to keep track of my rewards. I create a simple Google spreadsheet that has the date that I opened the account, the date that the bonus is due, how much money I've spent so far. So maybe every month look at this, what money is required to spend to meet the bonus, and then when I received the bonus, and then when I canceled the card. This way I know, yes, I can look and say, oh good, I got the bonus of Chase, I need to cancel now, or I got the bonus and I canceled. That's an easy way to keep track of your rewards to make sure that you always meet those points. Now I'm going to move on to the next easy way to earn extra cash, and that's simply through choosing the right bank account and choosing high interest bank accounts. So online accounts can earn you easily 100 times more than a brick and mortar store. For example, Wells Fargo is a brick and mortar store. I have Wells Fargo. I've had it for forever, but it only gives me 0.01% back on my bank accounts. That's nothing. These 4 banks here give you between 1.8 and 1.85% back. That is guaranteed. That's almost as much as a lot of investments earn. And so that's why it's so important to transfer your current saving accounts to an online savings account. I've had my online savings accounts for over 3 years. It's been reliable. It's been trustworthy. They have protection. And so there's really no risk to do an online savings account. Marcus Bank, Barclays, Synchrony, and Ally are the top interest rates right now. And the really great thing is that constantly I will see these banks increasing their interest rates. Over the past year, they've grown probably 0.5%. And so you are going to just see your interest rate continuously increasing with all of these banks because they are so competitive with each other. Now, here are some of the other perks you get with savings accounts online. You get the higher interest rate, but you also get many perk programs. They also have no fees to open, $0 to $1 to make an account. So it's very reasonable and easy to have an account. You don't need a lot of money to open it. Now, the one negative that they do have is that it does take time to transfer money. So, for example, I'll have to transfer from, say, my Wells Fargo bank to my online savings account, and it'll take several days to get there. Now, if I needed the money from my online savings account, I would have to transfer it back to an account like Wells Fargo or Chase, where I have ATMs, and then draw that out. Synchrony, however, does have ATMs, but really overall, there are fewer ATMs than the big chains. And then lastly, if you really are someone that likes to see someone in person and get in person support, these branches don't have that. But they do have excellent on the phone communication as well as email. Now, I just wanted to go over some numbers here for CDs as well. So they also have the best rates in terms of CDs. So a CD is where you put your money into an account, but you cannot touch it for X amount of time. There are 1-year CDs, there are 2-year CDs, there are 5-year CDs. There's pretty much CDs for a lot of different periods of time. Now, for 1-year term, it is 2.5% for Marcus and Synchrony and 2.4% for Capital One. Now, what that means is that for 1 year, you cannot touch that money, but at 1 year, you can take out all that money if you want to, no fees. So 2.4% is really, really amazing. And you can see down below in the picture that compared to, say, Citibank, that only gives you 0.25%, you are earning $200 more in 1 year just by putting a CD in Synchrony versus Citi. So now that you know all about online accounts as well as credit card rewards, we're now going to move into getting paid to shop with Ebates and Ibotta. So these savings and earnings aren't really as big as the online savings and the credit card rewards, but I still feel like this is important to share because these are your everyday spendings, and they're really simple and easy to use applications to earn back some money. So if you're going to buy, might as well get paid back anyways. And that's what these applications are for. So Ebates is where you get cash back on online purchases. And so they automatically send you the checks, which is I love. Like I don't even have to hit anything. I automatically get a check for money, which is great. It also automatically senses when you're on a qualifying website and gives you the savings in one click. So the great thing about that, it's a Chrome extension, meaning it's on your browser. So say I go to Amazon or I go to Kohl's, all of a sudden a little pop-up will come up and it'll say, would you like to, have this be for Ebates? And I'll just click yes. And then everything will look the same. I'll go through the purchase just the same as if I were to shop. And that one button then approves me for whatever cash back I was going to get. It could be 2%, it could be 3%, it could be more. It's so easy, and that's why might as well do it, because you're purchasing those things anyways. Now, Ibotta is a little bit more time consuming because you have to scan in your rewards. You can also buy on the phone too. So if you buy through the phone or if you scan in your receipts, then you can get money back or gift cards back as well. This is really great because it gives you money back on your groceries, which Ebates doesn't do. So if you're going to buy groceries anyways, you can use this app and you simply buy your groceries, see what counts for in the app, and then scan the receipt and you get money back. Below this video, I have links so that you can get $10 for free with Ibotta and $10 for free with Ebates when you make your first purchase. These are affiliate links, so I do get a little bit back, but it's free money for you to start your account anyways, and these accounts are free. So that's it for this section on earning easy extra money. Now we're going to move on to section 7, which is all about budgeting and understanding how to track our money so that we make sure we're on target for our debt-free goals. So I'll see you there.